Just grass and like a grassy field. Older.
Older being?
It's like an older, ancient, sacred place.
Older sacred place. Tell me more about this sacred place.
There's a few stone like they're broken walls.
Broken stone walls.
It's actually fairly empty. It just looks like it's been abandoned, like something happened, everyone had to go. I don't know all the answers. I just know that we're here to help.
Here to help. Mm-hmm.
And this place was destroyed and completely forgotten about.
How was it destroyed?
I'm seeing nature and earth and just the way it, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
That's okay. That's okay. You don't need to know. Just report what you're seeing.
Mm-hmm.
Be the narrator of this movie that you're watching right now.
There was evil people that came. We thought we were betrayed.
Mm-hmm. You were betrayed.
They brought people, they destroyed the whole city.
Mm-hmm.
And earth and nature took its course over years.
Mm. All right.
Here.
Repeat that, please, one more time.
This is Lemire. I see the city not torn down in its beauty. It's like nature and stone and building all put together. Right now I'm in a room that is half just plants and like into the wall. And there's a man on the table. There's like a stone table.
Describe this man.
Warrior.
Mm-hmm.
Hurt. He's on some journey and was badly injured and hurt. And brought him in to help him. I'm bandaging him up.
Mm.
I do full healings, not just body, not just mind, not just soul. It's everything. So people are full and complete in themselves.
Mm-hmm. So what do these healings, these full and complete healings, entail?
My hands.
Mm-hmm.
And just moving energy through them.
Mm-hmm.
All I see is just me on that table.
Describe what this warrior looks like physically.
Physically, he's like a dark tan, ridiculously muscular and like dirty and sweaty and looks like a lot. Like a dark hair, dark facial hair. Very, very broad, very like big, masculine.
How is his hair done?
It's not, it's a ratty mess.
Mm. Can you see his eyes?
No, they're closed.
Mm. Is he conscious?
No.
Hmm. What is your relationship with this warrior?
I love him, but I'm not supposed to.
You love him, but you're not supposed to?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
He's a stranger. We don't know where he came from or why he's here. I found him. I found him right outside our wall. And I brought him in and got in trouble.
Mm. You weren't supposed to bring in outsiders.
No.
Mm-hmm. Why did you feel such a strong urge to bring him in?
He was dying. He's incredibly attractive. And there's this mystery. I just felt like I was supposed to.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't mean to mess everything up.
In what way do you feel that you messed everything up?
It was his people who took down the city.
So it's as if you're bringing in the enemy.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Could be a very big burden to carry. But you were just following your intuition, were you not?
I was.
Mm-hmm. And as long as you follow your intuition, you can never make a bad choice. So perhaps your action caused some feathers to be ruffled, but it was an intuitive action and it was meant to be. Can you find forgiveness for yourself for this?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this warrior was part of the enemy that took down the city, correct?
Yes.
And you brought him in.
Yes.
Tell me what happens next.
Oh, the king gets very mad. I hid him for a while. And he woke up, called into the palace. He loved me too. Made a secret affair for a while.
Mm-hmm. You see him there now before you. Visualize him there before you. See his eyes. Tell me the color of his eyes.
Brown.
Brown. Remember that the eyes are the windows to the soul. And as you stare deep into this warrior's eyes, into these beautiful brown eyes, tell me if you recognize these eyes in Holly's current life.
Oh, I do.
And who do they belong to?
They're my husband's.
Mm-hmm. Very good.
Oh. I'm where he's buried.
Mm-hmm.
I feel super alone. And my city is gone. And I have nobody.
So you're at the place where he is buried. Describe your surroundings to me.
It's a right on the edge of the woods.
Mm-hmm.
The grass is like a yellow green, dried out. Oh gosh, all I can do is feel. I can feel more than I can see.
It's okay. Connect to that feeling.
Um,
You're
I
doing a
killed
great job.
myself that day.
Mm-hmm. You killed yourself that day. Go to that moment.
I just saw how I did it, and then just kind of a blackness, and then back into space, home.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. It's done.
It's done. From this perspective, you can look back on the life in its entirety and see it from a totally different vantage point. Tell me, what was the purpose of this lifetime with this healer and this warrior that you were watching?
Ultimately, a new era.
Repeat that a little louder for me, please.
So ultimately, a new era.
A new era. Tell me more about that.
As the mirror got torn down and the Romans built up, the mirror became forgotten, and the healing and the magic and everything that was special about it was gone, and it became a forgotten land because of love
Because of love
and control.
and control.
The contract is to stand in love regardless of people who and what they have to say.
And with that, let's continue our journey. Another time, another place where there is important information that we need to find today.
It is very snowy and cold.
Snowy and cold.
I am in a log cabin-ish type house.
Uh-huh.
Log and stone together. There's a huge fireplace. It's like half the wall, like the whole wall is a fireplace.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a big cauldron.
A big cauldron.
It's almost like a hut.
Mm-hmm.
All sorts of stuff hanging from the ceilings. There's plants. There's glass walls. There's different herbs, bundles
Mm-hmm.
hanging everywhere.
Good. Does it feel like you have a body in this place?
Not really.
Look down. Do you see any feet?
Oh, yes.
Tell me about those feet. What are you wearing?
I am wearing like boots
Boots.
and a wool like dress
Mm-hmm.
with fur. It's very cold.
Mm-hmm. Is this place your home? Does it feel like home to you?
Totally. It's very homey. It's very not very wealthy, poverty-ish, but it's also very yeah, it's kind of witchy and kind of cool.
Mm-hmm. Kind of witchy, kind of cool. Mm-hmm. Do you create spells or potions in this place?
I do.
And what are they used for?
The whole community
Hmm.
comes to me. Besides making them potions and medicine, I'm the seer.
The seer. Tell me about that.
I see a circle. Everyone comes around me in a circle, and I speak. I channel to give them messages of harvest, where to plunder, what to go, where to go next. Give the leaders counsel over the city.
Very good. Very important role to play indeed. And where do these messages come from that you receive? These downloads?
And from Odin himself. I see the ships going off on their voyage.
Uh-huh. Where are they headed? Why must they leave?
To bring back food and wealth.
Do they do this often?
Yes. At the pier, like a dock. The people are all similarly dressed. They have the fur and the boots and the strapped fur. Very stocky, hardy people, I guess would be a good way to describe them. The ships, I had just sought counsel with the captains of the ships before they left. They were going to take over another village and plunder them to bring back money and harvest for our people. They never came back. I was accused that it was my fault they didn't come back.
Mm-hmm.
And I did it on purpose.
How do you feel about that?
Angry.
Mm-hmm. What should be done about this?
Well, I want to hex and curse all of them at first. I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah, not at first, just did.
Uh-huh. So you put these curses on them. Tell me about that.
I was just angry and enraged after everything I did for these people. I cursed famine. They took me and my daughter, and they put us both on trial. We were thrown into a pit. The last thing I see is my daughter scared. She's so scared. My daughter ran into the house. They're coming. Rumors and people talking for a while now. They came. They literally just grabbed her from her home and tied her up. It happened so quick. That's exactly they took her to the where I see it's like the water is here.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's almost like a I don't know what it is. It's almost like it looks like a pit. But it can't be it's not too down. It's because the water is right there. But the whole town was there. Just yelling and angry.
And how does that make you feel?
Angry back. I didn't do anything wrong.
Mm-hmm.
All I'd ever done was try to help these people. And I don't know why they had to take my daughter. She didn't do anything.
Do you think a curse was wise to put on the people?
Probably not.
Mm-hmm.
Very reactive.
Whenever we have negative thoughts and we direct them towards other beings with force and intent, it creates a curse. And whenever we do that, it creates karma for ourselves.
Mm-hmm. I'm literally watching my body and my daughters burn.
What was the lesson in this lifetime?
The wisdom and power of earth and spirit joining together, of nature and force energy. There's also great lessons in reactiveness and how we react. So what's coming up for me was ultimately to tap into the power source of the elements and nature and to understand how it's just like being able to help people. And she still burns from that lifetime.
In what way?
Her body, her physical body, her soul, there's a burning that's time to let go.
And what part of Holly's physical body are you sending this orange energy source to?
Straight to her feet.
Straight to her feet. Mm-hmm.
All the way up her legs.
All the way up her legs.
Right through her body.
Mm-hmm. Through the body.
Through the hands.
And how will this change Holly's day-to-day life going forward after this, with this new release? How will life be different for her?
She won't feel the burn anymore.
Very good.
She can heal her karma.
She can heal her karma.
And not to live with guilt. Forgiveness is always the path. Forgiveness of herself and extra love into people. It's because that's who she is. Every lifetime she ever has and ever will, she will have those powers. It's part of her, that's just part of who she is. We all have them. Her path is to use those elements to be able to help people, to open up people's eyes that they see it's not a control in people, that we have the ultimate freedom. And when we use earth and nature and the elements and energy, that we can create our own experiences.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
She's a voice.
Can you repeat that?
She is a voice.
She has a voice. Very good. So her life purpose then would be essentially to use that voice for greater good?
Absolutely. Her life purpose is to bring people through freedom, healing, and transformation in their lives. Using the elements, using the power of energy, and using the natural gifts of healing that she has to be able to raise the vibration for the new earth that's coming.
Mm-hmm. Can you tell me about this new earth that's coming?
It's a place where everyone works in harmony. The collective finally finds center and allegiance and love with each other, where everyone is truly helping based on their gifts.
Mm.
Everyone has something to come. No one is more important than anyone else. With the new earth, we work together.
We work together. That's beautiful. Is it going to be like a transitionary period to get there, or will it just happen like a decision?
We are in the middle of the transition period. We are not there yet.
Mm-hmm.
We have about 15, 20, even maybe 40. We're not there yet.
Mm.
We're not there yet.
Close, but not quite.
Close, but not quite. We're in the transition. Our children are in the transition. It's our children that are being raised that will make the biggest transition. It's all about them. It's all about them.
The next generation.
Absolutely.
And what can we be doing with this next generation to help ensure that this new earth does come?
Speaking life into them. Speaking so much life into them that they believe in themselves. Take out this crap that is people feed them, feed
Mm-hmm.
them real food, the medicine, take out the medicine, and raise them up, speak life instead of tearing them down.
Mm-hmm.
Challenge them. They challenge them. That's a big one. Challenge them. They get so bored in what they're doing that they don't care,
Mm-hmm.
which leads to the video games, which leads to the everything that they just don't care
Mm-hmm.
unless we show them why they should care, and we take away the numbing, the mind numbing, and
Mm-hmm.
really breathe life into them. We have an incredible generation.
So, in order to release fear that holds us all back in life, what we can do is to realize that we get to choose and to accept the things that are, continue our resistance, and remove our judgments. Is that correct?
It's absolutely correct. When we focus on our awareness of what's happening, we are in command and control of everything.
Mm-hmm.
And the more we resist, the more we lack command.
Mm-hmm.
So when we release the resistance, we have full command and control over our experience.
Mm-hmm.
And there's nothing to fear.
There's nothing to fear. And what types of things hold us on to this resistance, keep us holding on to this fear?
Comfort,
Huh?
what we're used to, programming, society, family. The brain has a natural capacity to hold on to what we think is safe.
In a way, it's kind of like unlearning all the things that we were taught and stepping into what's true, our true power, with the power within.
We must truly brainwash ourselves.
Brainwash ourselves. I like that.
The awareness of resistance will not only release fear, but also bring peace. When you release that resistance, there is no playing small. There is no worrying about other people and what they're going to say or what they're going to feel. It's because you're powerful in you and you just speak in your courage. And that people love and appreciate when you're powerful and you're decisive and can make decisions. Awareness takes resistance, it brings abundance, it's clarity, it's focus. It's being in the present moment and fully aware. Really is the answer to it all. And it can be such a more fun experience to leave the body than to be one in this body.
Mm-hmm.
This world can be hard. It can hurt. Ego and our identity is not an easy thing to maneuver. And when it's so easy to leave, like it is for her, it's the brain saying what, and it's the brain back to comfort.
Mm-hmm.
They don't always want to be comfortable, and that's where it goes. She's most comfortable up in her thoughts and out of this reality.
Is that because of the being that she is?
That is the being that she is.
Mm-hmm.
She is part of the Guardians, but is an intergalactic that watches all of the realms and star systems that we stay safe.
Is it like a council?
It is exactly like a council.
Okay. And you called it the Guardians? Mm-hmm. It's an intergalactic council that watches over all of the dimensions and makes sure that everybody stays safe. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. How many make up the council?
11. Guardian's role is to keep humanity and other galactic forms place and purpose. We do not tell them what they can or can't do. We keep them safe. That is in its natural working order.
Mm-hmm.
As a protector, not up to us to take down the bad guys. It's not up to us to do anything. However, it's up to us to make sure that the people who can do that, that everyone is safe and taken care of as a whole.
kind of like the middleman who makes sure to put the pieces of the puzzle right where they need to be so that everything is good.
Yes. We are in the Watchtower and can communicate to who we need to, when we need to, about whatever we need to.
Can you tell me more about this watchtower?
It's hard to explain in a form that humans could wrap their head around, as it is in multiple realms of dimensions and in all areas, but not to be seen in all realms.
Uh-huh.
On all.
Kind of like maybe like a control center?
Yes, think human form. It's a hub. We can go from the hub whenever we need to.
And this watchtower exists always, infinitely.
Yes.
And within this watchtower, that's where the Guardians reside.
Yes.
There are 11 of them, and Holly is one of them.
Correct.
She enjoys the part of astral travel when she is in her seizure states. She says that she goes other places. Can you tell me more about where she goes?
She takes on her role of a guardian, and she goes to the places that she needs to go and checks on the realms and the dimensions.
So she takes on her original form again, essentially.
Yes.
Well, before we wrap up this session, you've answered all of our questions and helped us so much today. I thank you. Is there any final parting words that you would like to leave for Holly today? Words of wisdom, encouragement, or tips, advice?
We have control over ourselves. Not control, wrong word. Command. We have command over ourselves at any moment, at any time. And all it takes is a decision and one snap and the decision to be made. And we get to create anything that we want. Holly's here to help people. I know she has an innate need to heal the karmatic decisions by pouring it more into people and being a servant to this next generation, to the next generation, and lifting them up will be where she feels her highest purpose and most fulfillment in her life. Holly loves with force, where time and space mean nothing. Even if she's not here, she's here. And that love and energy can withstand anything in any circumstance. Is to love more. It's always the answer. Not be saddened by distance or space, because distance and space is only what we make it. Love without fear, and to love without preconditions of people and what they say, what they don't say, what they do, what they don't do, has nothing to do with love. Love is love, and the most powerful energy of them all.
Amen.
Thank you.